we can't talk about Vince without talking about the surprise of the season.
Showmance 2.0?
I think we thought we lost showmances, but perhaps the real showmances were the ones we made along the way.
For sure. That was an awkward moment of Ava walking into the room
My gosh.
and Morgan rubbing Vince's arm and her excuse of, oh, I'm just trying to wake him up, and being caught in that, like, what I felt was like such a cheap lie.
You know, I have this theory that when you have an involuntary physical response to someone's like behaviors or words, like energetically that you're clocking some shenanigans. And that is exactly what Ava experienced. She walked in the room, she was like she didn't even like have a moment to mentally download what she was experiencing. She just like was like, whoa, this is I walked in the wrong room. I
This will have some explaining to do to his girlfriend when he gets out of
Yeah,
the show.
yeah, but I think you made a good point, like something that Rachel said.
Again, you make some connections in this game. You're in the same house with people for like months, 24/7. You don't have connections with anybody else in the outside world. You're like literally spending every breathing moment with the same people, and these connections are bound to happen.
Yeah, well, and it's very emotionally charged in the atmosphere at all times. People are also like very vulnerable. I can totally see it. And like, not that I think it's an excuse, but it doesn't sound like he's married. I don't believe he has any kids. So I can understand why there may be like some leeway
For sure.
in the choices that he's making versus to somebody like Will who's married with children like
Exactly. That
that.
would be
There
way,
are
yes, there are
levels.
levels for sure.
I definitely don't agree with his actions. But really, I think Morgan doesn't need to win Big Brother. Morgan needs to go to therapy. This is too much. She's trying to start something with Zach, and I feel like she was never really chosen by Zach because obviously Zach was. Do you remember there's kind of a love triangle
For sure.
with
He
crying
went
Zach,
to
Lauren,
Lauren,
and
yeah.
Morgan, and Morgan saw that. I think she felt some rejection, and she kind of just like naturally fell into the arms of Vince, an unavailable man.